Hello, welcome back. Did lots of site searching, including some gnome lores, which has already started paying off. An iron cliff and a gem deposit. I think that's an earth gem and a 75 gold province over in Azimar. I don't think we found anything else this turn though. Yeah, just the earth sites. That's okay though. We'll keep going. We pinged a throne. This is a very fire-themed throne. So got some dustwalkers. They have a heat aura. Basically impervious to fire damage. Great stats. Got some fire snakes too. More heat aura. Fire flare attack. Yeah, very good. Bunch of shadows in the front as well. Paralyze. Chithronic lions. Nice mixture of stuff. But definitely a lot of heat and fire damage. Big sphinx at the back. This thing's probably going to spam astral stuff at us. But can also do fire release and I guess skeleton spam as well. And I think the only other mage is this guy, who is very low and everything. So big issue is heat auras and the sphinx, I believe. These guys are standing right next to the... what do you guys call dustwalkers? Catch on fire, which is quite funny. One of them dies, two of them die. So we've already begun damaging this throne. Congratulations to the Milesian scout, who has killed a commander and a light infantry. Just do that another couple of hundred times, we'll take that throne easily. So we're battling Katiz then. This is Solaria. They're bringing their god over, so we can check out this guy. This is Blunt Instrument. We have E5, D6, N4. Got a Skull Staff, or a Helmet. I guess he's actually D5 then. White Mail Habergeon, Beat to the Messenger, Ring of Regen. Going to be doing some big spell casting. I think this is just putting the fort under siege. You can also see their blast is a little bit of poison resistance, some reinvigoration, 8 undying hit points, some strength and some unaging. You can see quite a lot of skeletons now. I'm going to try and scout out a bit more of Solaria over the next few turns. Some battles in Arco then. We have Katiz versus Mictlan and then Mictlan versus Katiz. So I assume this was breaking siege. And then this was storming. Either way, it's pretty straightforward for Mictlan. There's nothing in this fortress, so the same stack we've been watching. Black Peaks was attacked by Solaria to a great big bunch of just random junk from Katiz. And they actually lost this. So you get to see a bunch of skellies storming into a menagerie. But Solaria is still sieging this fort. There's a bunch more skeletons there now, so we're just going to keep ramming skeletons into this until they take it. Which, you know what? Fair enough. Ooh, some lictors in the front as well. Skeletons versus skeletons. Who will win? Always very tricky storming into Horde of Skeletons. Man, that Gelatinous cube is doing work too. Look at it go. Damn, it's still 62 hit points. Godly cube. Yeah, funny battle. Killed 266 things. I mean, this is mostly junk though, right? Besides the lictors. These things cost a bit of cash. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think this really hurts Solaria too much. I think they're just gonna... Although then again, I mean, this is all recruited stuff. This isn't really undead stuff, is it? Well, I mean, there's 135 long dead, but... I suppose he could also just be getting rid of his living troops as well. Kind of reached that point where you might as well just get rid of the upkeep for all the living units once you have enough skeletons. And a battle at the fortress in Ossuary as well. So this was us storming the Throne of Water. It's pretty empty, so you can just watch my She-Lords killing a couple of dudes at the back. We buff up, we bless, we mistform, we fly in. We just chop these guys up pretty quickly. Yeah, pretty straightforward. So the Throne of Water is ours. Lost 4 cows, burned down a temple. Events then. The Soaked Earth. After the recent battle, the corpse of the mage was plundered. In his pockets were found a strange object. It seems to be some kind of compass. Following its lead, your men have travelled into the mists and found a place of power. Hidden at the heart of the highlands lies a lake from which mist constantly rises. Through the veils, a translucent tower can be seen. Magic site found. So this is Translucent Tower. Lets us recruit Windmasters and boosts ritual range by 2 provinces. I'm not sure if this is super useful to us because we have so many Itsmu mages anyway. I think I'd still rather just recruit the lizards out of this province, to be honest. Funny though. Parched Expanse, we got 10 income. Promised Land, one of our mages befriended some magic beings, so we got some small gnomes. Letter of a Sea Serpent and Sea of Plenty. Small amount of treasure. A bit of gold and some blood slaves in Koromu. And Almatak Independence and 1. Over in Ashdod. That's kind of interesting. Wasn't Ashdod just being sieged by Ashdod's god? What happened to that? I'm not sure. But either way, they fought off some barbarians. And we're under siege still in Shambhalak and our walls are damaged. Anyway, that's it for messages. Right, so let's go over things. First up, we need 3 more thrones. I think the simplest thrones for us to take will be Miklan's throne here in Banded Hills, Valeria's throne here in Tiradir, and probably this independent throne as well in Corbion. But we'll see. It's not too bad. So that'll be the plan at some point over the next, well, over the rest of the game. We also have research targets to hit. We're going to get up our globals. Probably going to try and get Tartarians going as well at some point. Besides that, we just want to keep our own thrones safe. We have lots of quite strong neighbours. Pythium, I think, is very big and has just finished killing Nambar. Alma is pretty small, but has tons of gems, which is not good for us. Larry is big. Miklan's big. So we just need to make sure that we are safe, because we're going to attract a lot of attention, I think. I was going to start empowering our death mages in death, but I think it might be better actually to do Mound Fiends. I think this is the spell. Makes it a bit easier to get up in death magic. So that'll be an eventual target instead. So for now I've just got my death mages sitting in Soaked Earth. Could have you forge another staff, I suppose. And then, are there any death spells we can do with D3? Behemoths? Jade Beasts? I guess we don't really need D3. I could just keep doing Revenants for a bit. I could at least have one person do Revenants. Yeah, why not? We'll have some Revenants just coming in. I mean, they're a bit more research. That's only 9 gems of our 17 per turn, so that's fine, I suppose. Here's a Revenant. Take more research, so why not? We'll just keep doing that. Yeah, I can see lots of Solaria stuff over here. It is a bit intimidating. We're going to finish off Katiz and then just be right on our border. We are making some equipment that's much better for dealing with skeletons though, so worst comes to us, we'll just kill a lot of skeletons, I suppose. There's a big red arrow coming out of my cap. I'll lead out some of the stuff we've had building up in Eriu for a while. So 56 more Inyashi and 64 cows. They'll start heading this way. We'll use them to try and take Corbion at some point. I need a lot of fire resist on those troops. But I think we've got a bunch of sacreds. We'll have some water mages do some fire resistance. A bunch of cows as well. We'll bring them along. Have a bunch of mages, summon Earlies. And then also bring along a couple of She-Lords with fire resistance gear. I think we should be able to take that. So that'll be our target at some point. I'm also going to try and take some of these Cartesian provinces that are just sort of slightly extending our border. So Villia is going to get a simple one. Watching you from afar, who has heroic endurance. By the way, I've been thinking about, like, I've been thinking about having, 6 reinvigoration versus 6 encumbrance would be neutral. I forgot it's not, because we make twice as much encumbrance because we're quickened. But even so, it's still a good idea to have some reinvigoration. But anyway, I just thought I'd point out I have realized that at this point. But anyway, yeah. Watching you from afar, I'll take Villia. That's a pretty safe one to take, I think, unless AI Itsmu moves into it for some reason. Over here, we just saw Miklan take Itsmu's cap. They have this stuff here. They probably just move straight to Ultimate Delca and go to Darkwoods. But they might split up and attack a few of these provinces. So I've got some more intensely geared She-Lords heading over to take these provinces. And then if we bump into this army, I think we'll kill quite a lot of stuff, which would be quite funny. I've left them with Frostbrands instead of Firebrands because Miklan has a little bit of Fire Res on their Bless, but no Cold Res, so Frostbrands will be better overall anyway. And yeah, they have Withering Weapons. I think Withering Weapons breaks Mistform, or maybe the Solar Weapons does. I don't know. But yeah, we got some really nice gear. We'll move it into Timeless Wastes with Surreptitious Photography, who has Tough Skin. This is another ability that would be really nice to build up a bunch more experience on. I think if this bumps into that Miklan stack, we probably kill quite a few Eagle Warriors. Maybe all of them, I don't know. Well, maybe that's optimistic. I'd be surprised if we just died immediately. I think we'll do okay. And I've got a brand new X-Ray Specs over here. Saren Forest is going to hit the cave. Our She-Lords start with 50 Dark Vision, so if we put a Dragon Helmet on them, they get perfect Dark Vision, which makes them quite good in caves. So again, a nice set of gear. We'll hit the cave. So we'll have very, very geared She-Lords in these two provinces next turn. So if Miklan splits up to try and take these provinces, we should bump into them and we get to see how we stack up against them. Because it would be nice to just plow through them and get this, this throne here. It would be very nice. See if we can pull that off. But yeah, first we'll just see if we can engineer a bump here. We'll try and take Villia, we'll get Cavernatorog, Timeless Waste. I'm going to liberate Shambhalak as well with these two guys. That should be fine. And we're also just fortifying Ossuary now. We're doing a lot of research, so it's possible we hit Thaumaturgy 8 in 2 turns. Doesn't look it at the moment, but if we're still doing lots of recruitment, so we might just about hit it. I'll see. I can prevent people from site searching, I suppose, if it's important. I mean, I could try that now. Just turn off all of the site searching, all of the forging, and then we probably would hit it in 2 turns. But it's not, like, hugely important, I don't think. It would just be nice. But whatever. We'll definitely try and cast Galegate and Vengeful Water as soon as we can. We have so many water gems, I think it'll be fine. But this turn, we're claiming the throne, building a temple, upgrading the palisades, doing site searching with these two guys. So we'll find all water sites, we'll also find all air and nature sites as well. And then we can do some remote site searching spells to finish off searching it. You see there's a Wellspring of Secrets here, Brigand Lair, which is not very useful. Throne itself is going to give us 3 more water gems, which is nice. And put defense on our Bless, which is going to be sick, I think. So that's fine. So hopefully we get to see a couple of battles next turn. It would be really cool if we bump into Miklan and kill a bunch of stuff. But yeah, we're going to have to be a bit cautious here. Hopefully have some fun here. And fortify ourselves here. Sent a message to sharing a screenshot of Solaria. They haven't even replied to me yet, which is a bit concerning. But yeah, we'll have Vengeful Water up soon. And hopefully it's resistant to being dispelled if we dump enough water gems into it. We'll see. I'll probably start doming some of my provinces as well. I might message Pythium and say, hey, you might want to move some mages out of Anglovania next time. Just start moving them. Because they're probably going to be pretty unhappy with me putting up Vengeful. We're right next to the cat with our Dominion is very strong. We're not even on Dominion 10 yet. It's still 9. I will keep putting down temples when I can. Income's still really nice as well. Even with the buildings that we built, we still had gold in the treasury left over. And this time we spent a ton of gold on mages. It was like we had to pay for the new Tuatha. We had to pay for the new Warmaster. We had to pay for the new Enchantress. We had to pay for the new Crystal and Lizard. Like, there's a lot of stuff that got paid for this turn. And we still had gold left over, even with buildings, which is very nice as well. So economy is also very good at the moment. And research is very good. I don't think I've ever had consistently this much research. So things are going very well. Forge-wise, we're making a bunch of stuff too. Cat Charm, Firebrand, Armor of Knights. So I'll look at some of that stuff next turn. More Firebrands. Still site searching too. Yep. Yeah, things are okay. It's turn 42. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We have claimed the Throne of Water, which is nice. We did some site searching as well. Didn't find much. We did find a Woolfolk with Harris specs, so that's one more nature gem, which is nice. And a Diaportant. So this is Eyes of God, which is not great. However, it's been cast by Katiz, who is about to be out of the game, I think. It's currently AI, so not terribly interesting, probably. And then a bunch of battles down here. We did not bump into Mictlan, you might notice, so unfortunately we don't get to see any of those fun battles. We just took Timeless Waste and Villia, and Shambhalak we liberated, and Cavern of Tog. So took all those provinces with no problems, but nothing very fun to watch, unfortunately. We did see the reappearance of Ashdod's God, though. I guess this guy's just walking around being annoying. Which, you know what? Fair enough. Once you've been defeated, what else are you gonna do? Fist of Ironing some troops there. Did you take much damage? Not really. So yeah, I guess Ashdod's still out there. I think he'll probably end up getting Dom killed pretty soon though, especially now that we're shoving our Dominion into his old provinces. And Black Peaks as well, we saw. So here's Celeria attacking Katiz. Is this the return of the legendary Gelatinous Cube? Let's see, obviously Katiz's forces are much depleted now, relative to Celeria. They can just roll it with a bunch more skeletons. But will it be enough? Katiz certainly has their own skeletons. You have a big ethereal soulless dude in the front too. Kinda scary. Have our Gelatinous Cube over here. Is the cube enough? Can the cube hold the fortress? I actually don't know, I haven't looked at the report yet, so... It is doing pretty well though. I'll speed that up a little bit. Alright, Katiz might still have this. What the cube is carrying, that's canon in my head. These defenses are all down to the cube. Oh well, respect to Katiz, another successful defense. It's pretty funny. Says Black Peaks. Damn, they did nothing! Holy shit! Katiz just cleared out 284 things and lost nothing. Alright, respect. The Gel Cube did get 26 kills, so... yeah. Second only to the Banishing H1 Priest. Alright, well, we'll keep an eye on things. Events then, lost some Dominion, we gained 3 Fire Gems, and gained another 3 Fire Gems, plus 2 Dirt Gems and 5 Earth Gems. The nest of an Amphisbena has been found. What is that? Never heard of that before. Indy attacked on but was defeated. We lost a scout in Oak Halls. That's a shame. And that's it for messages. Yeah, so here's the map now. Yeah, I can still see, I mean, Celeria has plenty of skeletons coming to try again. They might need a slightly different tactic though, I think. I have heard now from 2 players. I've heard from Alm and from Pythium. Both of whom have said that they really want to focus on attacking Celeria. Which is more good news for us. If we're lucky, this could be one of those games where nobody attacks us for the whole game, which I haven't had in a while. But yeah, I mean, Alm said he's going to unleash some sort of thugged out What are they called? The angel things? Iron Angel, is it? Can't remember what the unit is called. But it's a big construction supercombatant I know that Ulm gets. So they've got one thugged out that they're going to ram into Solaria somewhere. Hopefully I have a scout in position to see it. I can see most of the border with Ulm and Solaria, so yeah. I would hope. Pythium said something similar, that they've finished killing Nabar, so they want to go and take on Solaria next. And if Solaria is pushing all their troops down here, it kind of makes sense. They might have a really weak border back here. So that's fair enough. I guess there's no pressing need for us to ram into Solaria then. You might be better off just fighting Mictlan for a bit, just to pick up this throne. Because I don't think their stacks are very threatening to us. We can Seeking Arrow out the commanders and then just throw a bunch of geared She-Lords into the stacks of units. And probably fare quite well. So I think the plan's going to be, we're going to try and pick up Corbion and then pivot into taking this throne off Mictlan. And if we pull that off, we only need one more throne. And nobody is looking to attack us yet, so, you know, might work out pretty well. We'll see. This turn, though, Bog of Beast, first of all, we did get an E1 mage. It turns out Crystal Coin is E2, S2. I think I always get it confused with the Moonvine Bracelet, because I think the Moonvine Bracelet is 3 of one and 1 in the other. Crystal Coin is just 2-2, so pair of Earth Boots, this guy can forge one. So we'll have 2 Astral Boosters for this guy. He is teleporting over to the Throne of Earth to take part in a secret project. We'll check back on him in a few turns. So, put him out of your mind for now. We've got this province next to us that's been independent for a while. I think it was Alms originally, but they've just left it for a while, so I'm just going to pick it up. Why not? Get some more experience on these 2 guys. That's fine. And besides that, mostly the arrows are just scouts or moving stuff towards Corbion. So we're kind of building up a little stack here that's just slowly lumbering over there. We need a couple of water mages to do fire resistance buffs. We also need to research the fire resistance buff, which I realize we don't actually have yet. It's this one I'm thinking of. Only needs water 2 to cast. Oh no, it's water 3. Oh damn. Alright, that might be kind of hard for us to cast actually. No, a water 2 mage can do it with 2 gems, that's fine. Yeah, we just need to cast this on a few people, get a little bit of fire resistance, you know? That plus all our troops, some thugged out She-Lords. I might also try bringing a couple of nature mages who have some boosters and pen items to try and charm the Sphinx, but we'll see. But we'll just build this army up, march it over here, take Corbion, and then probably try and punch through Mictlan and take this throne, I think. That'll be the plan. I also got a message from Mictlan saying, hey, I'm attacking 1-1-2 this turn, so just so you know, please don't bump into me. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure, no problem. I just realized this isn't... Our flags are so similar at a glance. Sometimes I get... I thought this was our province. It's not. I could have attacked this province this turn as well, quite safely. We picked up Timeless and Cavern of Tog, which are both awful provinces. Cavern of Tog does have some sights at least. That's another water gem and a death gem. Yeah, these guys are sneaking back over here though. So we're also building up stuff here to attack the throne. That'll be the next plan in the next few turns. Also going to attack Nom. Try and grab this province. So unprotected CCTV access codes is attacking that. Geared out slightly differently because we're more likely to bump Solaria here. So gave them a bunch of prop in addition to the defense and a firebrand. Yep, sure. We'll see how that goes. That armor item, the Armor of Knights, this might be a good item to put on the guys who get Reinvigoration as their legendary power, since it has slightly more encumbrance than the other things. But if they have free Reinvigoration, maybe that's a nice one. It's a ton of protection for body. So if anything does actually manage to start damaging them, it's some protection, you know. These guys don't tank very well if they actually start getting hit because they have such low hit points. And their protection generally isn't very good, so I don't know. It's such a cheap item to make. It's only 5 Earth Gems, so that's why I was thinking it might be a pretty cost-effective one. We'll pick up that though, probably go back and get that in a few turns as well. And the only other thing we're doing is just making sure we hit our research target. So we do just enough research to hit Thaumaturgy 8 this turn. I'll put up Vengeful Water. I might also just immediately cast Galegate too, or we could wait until the Eyes of God falls down, which I assume it's going to soon. Although judging by the success that Celeria has not had over here, maybe Kitters will survive for a while. I don't know. This is Papal is cracked open right now, so he could storm it this turn and kill Kitters' God, which I assume is who put the global up. Yeah, I don't know. Is it better to wait? Oh, I could just put up Vengeful and then wait for a while to put up Galegate, I suppose, when this goes down. I don't know. I'll decide next turn, I suppose. Besides that, not much else happening, I don't think. Building some buildings. We're actually short on gold this turn relative to last turn is kind of sad, but oh well. Yeah, that's it though. These are the items we've got now building up in the treasury. Lots of stuff. Lots of tools. That's turn 43 though. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.